we're getting sappy. Alright, what's up, jerks? Today, not actually building anything. Well, actually, there will be some building later on. But last year, I had to cut a branch off of one of the big trees in my backyard, and it was just pouring out some sap. And I was like, I'll be damned if I'm going to keep letting big syrup bend me over. So, decided I'm going to tap some trees. Is the perfect time. Things are still freezing at night. End of March, beginning of April, I guess, is the best time to do it. I've never done this before. So this is going to be a learning experience, but basically got some stuff to go. I got a kit actually at Home Hardware. It's a hardware store in Canada if you don't live in Canada. But basically these are available kind of all over the place. The main things you need spiles. This one, because it's the kit, it's got a whole bunch of fancy things to it. End goes in the tree, sap comes out of here. You need a bucket to hold on to it, and then this one actually has a lid, so I'm going to show you that too. So the hook on the bottom, this bucket hangs on and it goes into that hole, so it hangs onto the tree. But you also don't want a bunch of crap and stuff into your sap because you're not collecting it every single day. So there's a lid, and that bar goes across the hole in the top, and it holds a lid on the entire thing. So I'll show you all that, but I'm going to go tap these trees and take you through the process here. So like I said, I've never done this before, so we're going to kind of learn together, but the gist of it is you need a drill to drill into the tree. Got a piece of tape on there. The conventional wisdom is 1.5 inches to 2 inches is how far you have to go in, so that's what that tape is marking, so you can just drill with confidence every single time. They also say about 4 feet up from the ground on the tree and under a big branch. So I'm under a big branch, about 4 feet up, so we'll drill her in here. They also say when you drill in, you want to go on just a bit of an angle upward. That's more probably just to have the flow continue on. It's already dripping, as you can see. So this is a good start. So with this kit, you just hang the bucket on here, and then I'll show you putting the lid on as well. And there you have it. So you can check progress by lifting the old liddy poo up there. Keeps all the crap out of there, and it's very easy to take the buckets off, dump it into a container, and keep filling. So I'm going to do it on that tree and that tree. How many trees could a tree tapper tap if a tree tapper could tap trees? Alright, I got all my buckets tapped now. I'm just kind of tying them up because it's pretty windy back here. But of course, nothing ever goes super easy. So you'll see I'm holding some string. And there's the rest of it. God damn it. And now, as you can see, I've built myself a little teepee dealie over my fire, because once the buckets are full, I'm going to need to boil off all the, I think it's the water, but it's best to do that outside because there's a lot of it. You need a lot of sap to make a little bit of syrup. So, fire pit, I'm going to have a chafing dish hanging down from there that all the sap will be in. So made my lean-to teepee, and then I'll hang it down with some wires and cook it off over the open fire, just, you know, caveman style. So once again, a little bit of a change of plans because it's spring, but doesn't look like spring anymore. So I'm not going to be doing this over the campfire because honestly they were calling for like freezing rain and stuff, and I didn't want to sit outside in that crap. It's not terrible, but I found a different way here. So I've gone and got myself it's actually a fish fryer, and so there's a basket that goes on top as well. Connects to a propane tank, and nice steady heat, and we're off to the races. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to actually stop filming and skim this foam off. So this is a process, and it really gives you time to sit back and think about life's important questions. Like, why in Paw Patrol does an entire town trust a 10-year-old with a bunch of talking dogs? Why don't the rest of the animals in that world talk? Why is it only those dogs? If certain animals were different sizes, they would be terrifying. Could you imagine a 3-foot long grasshopper? Who benefits from pennies, nickels, and dimes? They cost more to manufacture than they're worth. Why can't we just round everything to the nearest quarter? Nearest dollar, even. Why do we need cents? Go home, Robin. It's not spring. I'm so bored. Alright, so, full disclosure, the set making did not go as well as I had hoped. I started feeling really crappy. Midway through the boil, I ended up getting like a 24-hour flu thing, so my give a damn sincerely broke. The gist of it was there. Boiled it just a hair too long, and it kind of became a little thick. There's a couple of ways you can go about that. You can do another boil and split the new stuff in with the old stuff. I'm going to try making actually some like maple flavored candy style stuff out of it. So it's not going to be a complete waste, but not exactly what I was expecting. But it was my first time. The trees aren't going anywhere unless there's a big monster storm. So I'll tap them again next year. I got all the equipment and everything, and we'll try and get some syrup next year. I'll pay a lot closer attention once it gets to that boiling point, because it's dropped so much in the liquid amount that it actually jumps pretty quick. So it's been a couple of week and a half, 2 weeks since I did it. So I just wanted to wrap this all up. This is a multi-beer job, but that's not a bad thing. It's just something to do for the day. Unfortunately, the day that I was able to do it was a really crappy day weather-wise, so wasn't great. Next year, though, we'll plan it better, and we'll make sure we get some syrup for them waffles. So I wouldn't say I nailed it, but next year, I'm gonna nail it.